Yeah, welcome, bro. Welcome, boys and girls. Yeah, it's Worma song, bra. Just Worma. So yeah, this time, like, maybe you guys like heard about the freaking, how you call it, the civilization from Ish. Where is it? Like this one, 2 months ago. Bruh, I like watch it like so many times because that shit is. I'm gonna be honest, that shit is fire. But like, yeah, I like more like reactions. But I heard like reactions get more clicks and more money maybe. And I like just watching stuff, bro. Like more than something like playing games, bro. I'm tired of that shit. To be fair, yeah, like the escapist, bro. It's like it's an art game. To be fair, and Granny, like sometimes, yeah, it's fun, but yeah, if you like follow my channel, you probably saw it. But if not, that's okay as well. Yeah, hope you can hear me good. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's go.
Cuidado facial sin sensación grasosa
Yeah,
con
bro,
Nivea
I
Hyaluron
don't
Gel.
have freaking
Es 100
YouTube
veces más
Premium,
ligera
so
que una crema.
In the biggest social experiment ever done in Minecraft, I scattered 1,000 people across 4 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever. No! Now, each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Gather resources, join a society, become a dictator, or if it comes down to it, go to war. With so many people on each island, anything can happen. But I can promise you one thing.
Okay,
This event ended up having the most entertaining story arc I've ever seen.
So it's like the same. It's like from the beginning here, right? From the beginning. But it seems, I don't know. Did he say like two? Did he say like two civilizations, bro? I have to listen again.
With so many. Now, each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Gather resources, join a society, become a dictator, or if it comes down to it, go to war. With so many people on each island, anything can happen.
So there are 4 islands. Wait.
A realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead.
Wait.
In the biggest social experiment ever done in Minecraft, I scattered 1,000 people across 4 massive islands to simulate a realistic
Bro, my dumbass was just sleeping, bro. So 4 islands, bro. Let's see if it's separated again. I don't think so, to be fair, but let's see.
civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever. No! Now, each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Gather resources, join a society, become a dictator, or if it comes down to it, go to war. With so many people on each island, anything can happen. But I can promise you one thing. This event ended up having the most entertaining story arc I've ever seen. You do not want to miss this. So pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the 1,000 player civilization experiment.
Let's go. Created by Ish. Nah, bro. I'm gonna be fair. I gotta give Ish props for that shit because, like, I always wanted to make like that shit like this as well. Like, making a civilization, bruh. Like in Minecraft. Whew, that would be so fire. Like, I actually want to do it. Still, like, yeah, always. Just like I build like some stuff, some houses, bro. And then you just had like your stuff, bro. Like you had like your house, but nobody was there. Like for example, like all the chairs, all the like the full house, like a cafeteria. I don't know, like but nobody was there. Like it was dead, or a whole village. So yeah, that's actually a dream, bro. Maybe I wanna like participate even if I can, like yeah. If someone is here in the chat, bro, and you cannot hear me good, like just tell me.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Alright, everyone ready to be teleported? Jump if you're ready. Okay, here we go.
I'm in.
On day 1, all 1,000 players were teleported to their islands, each its own biome. We had plains, desert, snow, and jungle.
This is...
Bruh, of course, like, what was it? Snow, desert, jungle, and plain, probably, right?
On day 1, all 1,000 players were teleported to their islands, each its own biome. We had plains,
plains,
desert,
desert,
snow, and jungle.
This is...
Yeah, bro, like, jungle is the best, I think. I mean, jungle has, like, the most trees. Like, plains is, like, the best type of land, like, to build something, probably, but yeah. Like, fuck that, bro. Just want to get that wood, bro. I don't want to search, like, every time. You know what I mean? Like, plains is boring, bro. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of good too, but, like, snow and desert, like, the thing is fire because, like, higher up, bro, I'm like a noob Minecraft, bro, so yeah. I would, like, actually, maybe PvP, I would die, actually, but yeah, bro, I'm gonna be honest, I would choose jungle if I would have to.
It's huge.
Most players spent the first day scouting their island, searching for a place to settle, but almost immediately we started to see people dying, and oddly, they were all coming from the snow island. It turned out people were freezing to death after—
Bro, that shit, I hate that shit about the update, bro. Like, that freaking snow, like, I always died. Like, I always freaking died. That shit pissed me off so hard. Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of realistic, so yeah, it's kind of fire. But yeah, snow would be actually the worst. Like, snow, the worst. Desert, the third worst. I mean, like, the third best. Second, plains, and the best, I think, is jungle.
We're getting stuck in powdered snow, which looks exactly like regular snow, but sucks you in like quicksand. This guy's trying to free his friends. Oh no. Even worse for the poor people on the snow island, trees were almost nowhere to be seen. The desert island also had very few trees, which players needed if they wanted to get wood. But the places where players did find trees quickly became extremely valuable hotspots for groups to settle at and colonize. Look at all these people coming together. Community crafting. They're making progress. Meanwhile, the people on the jungle island had essentially unlimited trees and were thus already thinking about other things. What did you—
Like, community crafting, that shit sounds so fire. Dang. I hope he's gonna make a next video again. Gotta subscribe to him. Yeah, gotta subscribe to him, bruh. And join maybe the Discord server. I have no Discord server, to be honest, but yeah. Let's go. Alright, let's get into that shit.
Your plan was?
I'm gonna take over the world. This is my right-hand man.
Darbo. Hello, right-hand man Darbo.
Don't talk to him. It doesn't speak.
While having a lot of trees did seem like an advantage at first, many jungle people found the island to be difficult to traverse, given the immense amount of trees and the hostile mobs that would spawn on the surface due to lack of sunlight. The fear of traveling also made it more difficult for jungle people to talk with each other, since players could only read chat messages from people 100 blocks away from them or less. Although frankly, at least they didn't have to see what me and the admins were looking at. Lastly, we get to the Plains Island, and boy was it different from—
Wait. Doesn't mean people could not see the chat, bro. Like, for example, I would see something. I don't know if I would like, I don't know, like, how you say warden is coming in the village. I cannot type like warden incoming in the village, like intruder or something. Dang, I never knew that.
the others. From the others. It truly was just the perfect island to live on, with green grass, trees, animals, and no natural dangers. Guys make a little animal family. Or farm. Not needing to worry about dying as much as everyone else, the people on the Plains Island—
Yeah, maybe they're true. Yeah, I was wrong. I mean, but like, I kind of feel like that shit is kind of boring. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it's ass, you know, but I don't know. It just feels like. Yeah, it just, it's nothing like to see, bro. I feel like it's like, you know, if y'all guys saw Island 2 against Island 1, right? Island 1 was more united at first. Like, Island 2 was like, no, or was it that? Which one was the better island? I think Island 1 was the better one, yeah. So Island 1 was the one with the better. They had like so many, so much like wars and stuff. The only like island that survived, right, was Cass Coalition. Bro, whatever the name is called. And yeah, the Commonwealth like was completely destroyed, bro. The Luminara, the other ones because of Fluxion, right? But like just in general, it already had like so much pressure in this freaking island. Like Island 2, like the poor island, bro, they were freaking connected, bro. I mean, I think the Snow Island will be pretty weak because it will take them so much time. But I feel like the jungle will be maybe pretty good, bro. I think they will get together, bro, because that's the best thing. I don't know, but I don't know. Nah, probably not. Nah. Maybe desert could be the best for like, how you say it, teamwork. And I think planes will have something similar like to Fluxion. That's my prediction. Like, you know, with like the snitch, not the snitch, like how you say it. Yeah, with like a disagreement and that kind of shit over serial killer and that shit. Maybe not like that much, but it will be like similar. Like people will be killed because they be like annoying each other more. You know what I mean? In the jungle will be less, but I think in the jungle there will be a lot of like serial killers, like because like it's so easy to like sneak behind someone, or it will be perfect hiding spot as well. Yeah, okay. Let's just keep going.
Were among the first to start mining for resources like iron or diamonds. They were also the first to build up villages and, yes, to create civilizations. Throughout the first day, you could see two main groups starting to come together. One of them a democracy led by a player named Horus Crown.
Our aim is building the most beautiful and nicest city on the entire server.
And the second also a democracy led by a player named Sidefall.
I just want to make sure.
Sidefall.
It was actually kind of odd how similar these two
The
civilizations
Sidefall
were. They were
propaganda.
both located on the southern shore, they both had democratic elections, and their leaders both wanted good for their own people. I just hope nothing happens to change that.
Ish, I'm gonna make an Among Us character.
Never mind, I hope they die. Soon it was the end of day one.
I hope they die.
Players
Straight.
across all 4 islands logged off and made plans for the following day.
Todos tus antojos te los llevamos en mi...
It was on day 2 when civilizations really began to thrive. In the southeast corner of the desert, what used to be an empty patch of grass was turning into the desert's largest nation. Hello, good sir.
Yo, what's up, Ish? The Sultan is back.
You might recognize the player storming hell from my first civilization video where he led a nation called the Sultanate. Well, now...
Wasn't it him with like the funny guys in Islands 1 who like try to imitate Arabics, bro? Oh, I don't know, but that was kind of funny, bro, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but I don't saw that video.
The Desert Dictator is back with the Sultanate 2.0, and this time with a population of over 100 people.
I want to maintain order and peace in the desert.
The rules, as established by the Sultan, included wear proper attire, do not eat pork, complete your mandatory work, and most importantly, acknowledge the Sultan as the supreme and divinely chosen leader. Moving on, since it was still hard...
Let's go. I'm telling you, I think like the desert will be maybe the best teamwork nation. Or there will be like 2 big nations against each other or together as well. That's what's my prediction is. And like the jungle, maybe there will be many nations, bro, but they will have no problems. Nah, I don't think so. But the plains 100%. Side forward this propaganda, bro.
To get food in a dry climate, the people of the Sultanate focused on developing different types of food production, like fishing in the surrounding ocean. On top of this, a player named Drip Chicken made a chicken market, although when I checked it out myself, it turned out to be a very different type of market.
Welcome to Los Pollos Hermanos.
Thank you.
Would you like some totally legal sugar?
Anyway, we finally go back to the Snow Island. As I was flying around, I found what I can only describe as a British shrimp. Is the cold climate really the best place for a shrimp?
I mean, depends. Look at my little friend over here, you know?
Wait, who's your friend? Underneath?
Yeah, he's fully here. He's literally...
Oh.
he's chilling.
Oh, he's up here now.
No, my fish buddy. Please go back down.
Despite the killer powdered snow and the occasional polar bear, the people on the Snow Island were actually doing pretty well building settlements together. Nobody was fighting because everyone had one common enemy, the harsh climate. That being said, it turned out that all of these snow settlements might be a bit more than just little communities. On day 2, rumor was getting out about a conspiracy that, despite them all being spread out across the entire island, a lot of these snow settlements were actually all being run by one single person who's...
Dang, I told you. Like, I didn't think that like they will be so separate, but that there will be one as one nation. That's what I thought, bro. Like that we have the teamwork, bro, together. Like that they will, defend each other. For the desert, the same. I think there will be the 2 strongest nations. I think the plain and the jungle. Like the plain will destroy itself, I think, bro. And the jungle, I don't know.
goal was to unify the entire Snow Island under one mighty empire. This person's name was Alanulo, and he was running this.
Wait, he was somewhere else. I think in the prison video he was there. But I forgot what he did. He was in the prison fight. And I think he won, right? Or did he die? I just watched this like recently, like today, bro. But I just started and I forgot, bro. But yeah, whatever.
Entire empire recruitment operation from an underground bunker where he felt he was safe for the time being. Essentially what he would do was hold meetings with people who were already leaders of their own settlements and convince them to merge their civilizations with his empire so they would be stronger together. He would give these leaders orders to fulfill, and in exchange they would be guaranteed high-ranking positions in the empire. If this empire actually succeeds in uniting all 300 people on the Snow Island, it would easily become the most powerful nation in the world. In fact, it would be bigger than the Sultanate and the Two Plains democracies combined. Will this ambitious plan actually succeed? Let's easily become the most powerful nation in the world. In fact, it would be bigger than the Sultanate and the Two Plains democracies combined.
Dang. But maybe it's just some like a city in the freaking island, bro. Maybe there are more cities, bro. We're gonna see.
Will this ambitious plan actually succeed? Let's see what happens in the following days.
¿Ácido hialurónico todos los días? Usa Nivea Cuidado Facial Hialurongel. Hidratación profunda por 24 horas. Gracias al poder del ácido hialurónico, la piel es para cuidarla. Nivea es...
But that shit kind of reminds me of the tower from Seneca, bro.
We've now covered the politics of every...
Okay, so you saw the hearts, right? Like, it was 1,000 player, 80 player died on day 2. So, but everybody, I think everybody can like go to a different island. Yeah, okay, that shit will be interesting. I think from plains, many people will go over to the desert. Because they like think, bro, jungle will be too far away, snow will be too dangerous, and like, yeah, like the desert is like the nearest like island, but it depends what's happening there, right? But that's my prediction, like one of those will like go over to one of the other islands.
Except for the jungle. So what's going on here? Well, quite frankly, I had no freaking idea. It was chaos. There were about 30 different camps and tribes spread out across the entire island, and a lot of them were in constant fights with each other. What is going on?
Shit.
There's a fight here. Here's a tribe that imprisoned one of their own members for being, quote, too rich.
I say we tax him and then let him out of jail. Well,
boots, take your shoes.
So overall, there was chaos. Nobody trusted one another. And to add to this, nobody wanted to travel too far into the jungle because they were scared of rogue tribes and especially hostile mobs. In fact, we actually had to remove creepers on day 3 because they were killing too many people.
Whoever asked.
Now, there were actually...
That's crazy. That's crazy that they actually had to do that. But I mean, like, I already died so many times as well. Dang.
two tribes that were considered the most influential in the jungle. The first, a river-based settlement called the Sea People, whose leader was killed almost immediately by a random rogue tribe. The new leader, Yeatspeak, dedicated his rule to maintaining order, but also to keeping his people happy by setting up events like stand-up comedy nights.
I got a few jokes about unemployed people. Oh wait, none of them work.
The second influential tribe was the...
Bruh. Let's go, a freaking comedy. But that's kind of funny, like that's Minecraft, bro. But that should be like still like a real life, bro. You know what I mean? Like something like VR chat or no? That's kind of funny, bro.
Located in the dead center of the jungle, and it was what appeared to be a faction revolving around the worship of a player named Seth. Hello, Mr. Seth.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Oh, this is just creepy. You're telling me this isn't a personality cult?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. It's a way of life, alright? It's a religion.
Lastly, as I was flying around, I happened to run into this guy again.
I'm gonna take over the world.
Believe it or not, he had actually become the leader of a pretty impressive settlement. Granted, there was a lot of internal drama in his tribe.
Do you see this like really cool tower thing that we're building here?
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. It's really cool, isn't it? And do you see our farm over there? It looks really cool and nice. Now come over here. Could you tell us what this is?
In short, two of Wazik's tribe members built a librarian's tower, and he thought it was ugly and wanted to burn it down. Now, when I talked to the librarians, they said Wazik just doesn't like the library because he's illiterate. As I said, drama. Now, the jungle wasn't the only place having problems.
This is my king tower. Defend it. That's an arena tower.
Having problems. The Plains Island was seeing both a surge in development, this whole place is awesome, but also a rise in tension. The leader of one of the Plains democracies, Horus Crown, had found out that the other Plains nation, run by Sidefall, had reached out to the Snow Island looking for potential alliances. Horus Crown did not like...
Dang. I knew something is gonna happen, but this I did not expect the Snow Island, to be fair. But even why they be like searching for the Snow Island? Yeah, okay, probably because it's like the biggest island, like the biggest collate, like the biggest teamwork.
That Sidefall was reaching out to other islands instead of reaching out to him, so he quickly established his own...
Yeah, right, that's like the thing that I fucking don't get, but I mean, my prediction was kinda right. Nah, not 100%, a little bit. It didn't like break out that drama right now.
Own alliance with two other plain settlements, both located on the east side of the island, which would essentially cut off Sidefall's access to most of Plains if a war were to break out.
We think Sidefall is definitely up to something, and we're planning to stop them.
The people living on the Plains Island, who had otherwise taken their peaceful lives for granted, were getting very worried about a potential...
Bruh, I told you there was gonna be a war on islands. Don't know which island. The Plain Island, bro, at first. Like, not at first, but there's gonna be a war guarantee between them. Yeah, they're gonna destroy each other. But this was the jungle, bro. I did not expect that, bro. The jungle probably gonna die exactly like... I think maybe they're gonna be one really strong nation, bro, in the jungle. But I'm not sure.
Massive war that would devastate their homes.
Here in KFC, we want family, not war.
Meanwhile, on the desert island, the Sultan storming hell was not happy when he discovered that a group of mountaineers had made their home on the mountains surrounding the Sultanate. So, the two groups had a meeting to discuss this dispute over land.
Why does the Sultanate have any more right to a plot of land?
Simply, might makes right. We're stronger, so if it comes down to it, may the stronger group win.
People in the desert were starting to get worried about storming hell's tyrannical nature, so some of them moved to a quickly growing democratic nation on the other side of the island. This...
Saparada, let's go. It's always the freaking same people, bro, who play like a big ass role. Not that's crazy. I'm actually curious, bro. Is that shit real or is that shit for real just role play? I mean, like, Separata's like the second Tom. Freaking high position, but it make low-key makes sense. Why? Because, like, it's like with people who, like, stand more in the, how you say it? There are people who are more quiet, and there are people who are, like, more social and stuff like this. Probably separated. And Sideful on those, they just more outgoing, bro. They just want to be a leader, bro. But they just better at this, like other people, bro.
Was Theria, the name derived from the Greek word for freedom. I asked their elected president, Saps, about the Sultanate.
Hopefully we can establish some peaceful relations for now. I mean, we're in the middle of a desert. Why fight, you know?
Overall, each island had its own conflict between the desert's sultan dominance, the plains' alliance disaster, the jungle's total chaos, and the Snow Empire's takeover. At least one of these conflicts was bound to erupt very soon.
Bro, please don't tell me that the Snow Island will
And
like,
the conflict
destroy each other.
was plains. At the beginning of day 4, a propagandist told everyone that Sidefall was about to attack the Plains Island. Horus Crown called a code red, and everyone on Plains was freaking out, including these guys at the center of the Plains Island who built a tavern on a lake. I spoke with the bartender.
Welcome to the tavern. I hope you can enjoy a nice beer, since it might be our last.
So at this point, you're probably wondering, what was Sidefall actually doing? Well, it turns out Sidefall was just as confused as everyone else, since he had no plans to attack anyone. The propagandist had lied.
I have no clue what these guys are talking about. I don't want to attack anyone. I don't want a civil war.
You were framed. I can't believe it. So now, both sides were gearing up for a war.
Dang, it's just the same thing, like, as with, like, Separator, bro. Maybe he's like getting trapped, but we don't know exactly, like, everything, like, in the background story of the background, so you know what I mean? But I'm not sure though. But it could be a reason, like, someone, why should people just, like, randomly say Sideful did this and that without a reason, bro? They probably got paid diamonds or something. I don't know if they get, yeah.
Over nothing but a miscommunication, and all throughout, Sidefall was desperately trying to reach out to the other Plains leaders, saying that he didn't want war. The other leaders doubted him, but they actually agreed to meet with him as long as they met on neutral ground.
Whoever told you guys I want war is lying.
Tell us the truth then.
While they talked, Horus Crown secretly had undercover spies search Sidefall's entire village, but he wasn't aware Sidefall had someone else place a bunch of TNT under his village. But before things went too far...
Folks, we have a peace deal.
By the thinnest of...
Bro, my connection, come on.
TNT under his village. But before things went too far...
Folks, we have a peace deal.
By the thinnest...
Oh, hell no. You know what, guys? Let's just keep it a stack for today, bro. I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm just so tired. Yeah, tomorrow we can continue on. Hope you enjoyed the stream, bro. Yeah, see you next time. Worma sango, bra.